Ooh, right. Hold on. Wait. I am hoping this is going to work. Please. I've changed some settings and I don't know if I'll be able to connect myself to the Twitch. Yeah, error with connecting to the server. Come on, don't do this to me. Please. You know what is the biggest problem? I might actually not really know what is going to be the thing here. Okay, then maybe like this. And it's still having issues with figuring that one out. Stream. It's going to be scuffed, but you know, we are going to wait a little bit. I'm trying to progress some things. You can also see that my webcam is looking a bit different. That's because I'm not like forcing expanding of it. I just actually accommodated everything to fit stream plugin, which okay, let's check this. Maybe that's going to work. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's go, everybody. We are streaming, or should be at least. Yeah, we are. All right. All right, we've got it. Okay, we're so back. Let me first also send out the links and stuff, so you're not going to be bothered. So from that, we are going to draw today 2 streams, one at right now and one at 7 p.m. So yeah. Yep. Um, Twitch's thing doesn't really work well when you, especially when you're trying to like make the thing. Also, I've got a couple emails. What the hell is going on? Okay. Just got a bunch of stuff. Digital, join digital. Okay. The problem with Twitter is that they are making several tags that sounds similar, but they have like spaces on them. You know what I'm saying? Also, do let me know what do you think about the recent upload of me playing GTA 5. I still kind of torn between like if I should even record the record the stuff, but yeah. What's going on? I think should look good, hopefully. I see that I'm going on with 1080p, which I hope which I hope for no problems at all. But you never know, really. So I'm going to pop out the stuff, and we'll see where that's going to take us. What? Oh, I've had to. Okay, now I see what was going on. I've got two Twitches open. I've got literally scared. Okay. So here's the thing. I was thinking about a bunch of stuff, and I have a couple ideas that I want to do. Couple ideas that I want to do on stream. Couple ideas that I want to do on videos. That's the thing. Like I don't know if I want to like draw everything like how I want to draw everything. Because to be fair, videos are helping me a bunch with solving couple issues that I've been having, and yeah, that's that. So I don't want to record videos also art related, but I don't know if how to say this. I don't know if y'all would want to see me, if y'all would want to see me, for example, draw like play video games. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all would want this, because that's going to be a bit that might be a bit confusing. That's why I went for the courtesy that y'all would want to see me play, because I've been asking if y'all would want to see me play games from time to time. For now, I have just a bunch of GTA 5 episodes pre-recorded. That's why that's the only thing that's popping up for now, and what that's going to pop up for now. But I do want to make other videos. I do want to still make videos related to other things like freaking just drawing those random characters that we've had, right? Like transport that into the series, where I would just talk and explain my process, explain why some things are drawn like this, and the other things connected to that, right? And just maybe make it in a form of a speed paint, or if I'm going to be able to draw it fast enough, maybe just keep it as one video, Well, that's for now the main idea, right? I think that's good enough. But yeah, also I've been really stretching a little bit, you know. I don't know, I think I've talked about this already, but my chair is not even, and I'm sitting unevenly to my desk, and you can see me like be kindly slanted because like I have my hand like pointed in front of me, and I see that it's not aligning with the face cam. So there's like a small difference how my body is separated, and like I keep trying to like rotate my upper body to the face cam and like sit on the thing. But if I would have to like sit, straight forward, you see that I'm like slightly under the thing. But actually, I should be sitting like this, right? But like it's very uncomfortable. I need a new chair. I need a new chair because this one has a couple of years now, and it also had its things like I don't know why. Like I would have to have everything like this, and it's really bending this one like arm support on this side backwards. So actually for me to sit straight, I would have to get rid of the armrests anyway. So that's the thing. I don't use them anyway either, actually, if I think about it. So, I guess it's legit. Also, yes, I'm going to make 2 things today. So yeah, although I don't have much of an idea, to be fair. Yeah, I don't have much of an idea what I can draw. So I really need to work on that randomizer too, to finally like have a bit easier way to attach to the ideas. But yeah, 2 streams, everybody. And today I'm going to also start working on a couple things. I know how my portfolio needs to look like. I'm going to probably work on that portfolio alone. Off stream. So yeah. I also had fun recording things. I also had fun recording things, and I want to do more of these, recordings. But that's the thing. I wouldn't mind working on things from the get go on streams too, or in a form of recording. Again, I'm doing this because it's actually helping me to like get to those things even. Because like if I'm not streaming or not doing stuff, I'm actually struggling with sustaining focus on those things. What helps me is watching anime. Whenever I'm watching anime, I'm drawing. So that's kind of supporting me to watch anime and draw. But actually the best like thing is actually like, keeping things straight. So yeah. And what can I say? I'm just playing for now. I'm just playing, having fun. But to be fair, that second channel for videos makes much more sense. For games makes much more sense now. And I think I'm going to reactivate this channel. Because the problem with YouTube is that they're making this block. You know what I mean? And I think I've also experienced this problem, you know, all those issues because of this blockade. So I think I'm going to re-upload the video on the gaming channel and like get rid of all of the game related content from this channel again, which wasn't really much. And just, you know, do some and just change the games to the other thing, you know. But yeah, that's the thing. Because in general, like, you have to keep your channel thematical, you know what I mean? They're forcing you to have like theme on your channel, and this channel has been working only with art, and I have to only do art. Otherwise, you know, everything's going to be confusing, and nobody, and YouTube is not going to also showcase my things. I'm trying to fix stuff. Like, I am willing to get rid of the thumbnails too, and I think I'm going to do that after the stream. I know I supposed to do that last time, but I figured out that YouTube added the thing where you can select if the video was made with AI or not. So I had to now change, and probably I'll have to change everything as not made with AI, you know, that I've made. And yeah, that's it. Change all of that into not made with AI and probably get rid of my thumbnails, because unfortunately I've made them in a way that I can see that they kind of look like AI generated, which they are not. I've actually spent some time on making on them. I wanted nice design. I went with green because it's like, you know, fresh and chill, you know, green is supposed to calm people down, so I kind of went with that. But yeah, I think I'm just going to get back to the design I've had for my banner. And I don't know, man. I guess we are just going. I'm just going to like try to figure something out. I might make a stream on Sunday where I'm going to work on these. At this point, I'm kind of like really concerned about the channel, because like I know I'm constantly like repeating, oh, I'm worried, I want the views and stuff. It's not like I want the views directly. Of course, I want views because I know that your like viewers are coming in and I can just talk with them on the stream. That's one of the main reasons why I'm worried about this, because with, you know, without the people on the stream, I don't have anyone to talk to, right? And I'm just talking to myself, and it's like kind of difficult to figure out what I want to talk about while streaming, right? And yeah, that's the whole shtick, actually. That's the whole shtick. I've made those, you know, viewer requests. I want to redo them again. And I guess I want to start like planning some things ahead. But I'll have to find some time to work on everything. record some videos, edit them, plan the posting, you know, work stuff through. I wouldn't mind. Tomorrow we are not going to do anything, mostly because I want to, again, I want to focus on all of those things. That's why there will be no videos nor any, you know, no videos nor any streams. I'm going to make a schedule where I'm going to try to implement when we're going to post what video and when we're going to stream and what. So maybe we are going to go with this. Because I think that might also be a bit problematic. Yeah, that'll be it. Actually, I've messed up. Although, no, I actually didn't mess up. Okay, no. Because I have a pose on mind. Like, I want to make this character that's like holding a giant brush. And it's like leaning against the wall. And then for a second I was like, but characters don't sit like this. But the character is like leaning on a wall, so they are not going to necessarily sit, but they are going to have also the pelvis slightly tilted. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Like, I'm going to have two channels, one for games, one for drawing. We'll see. We'll see. This one is still going to be, you know, focusing around like manga making and stuff. So because also, like, since we are doing this, the character is going to appear slightly shorter, and we are capable to give the character possibility to, like, you know, support themselves with one of the arms. Okay. I'm wondering if I want to make the character male or female, because at this point I can do both, because the pelvis is distorted slightly. So I've got an idea finally how I can make that figurine I've mentioned. Like, the spine is going to made with like ball bearings, or you are going to have something like this with like protruding ball like this. And that's the thing, I believe I'm going to do something like that, like a half ball, so it's not going to be full bearing, because, or like something smaller, so those would, like, you know, So like something like this, or even like directly connected like this, because there's going to be like a divot here for the ball above, right? And when they are going to attach, the places should be like, you know, like this. So you are going to have much more flexibility actually when the joints are going to move like this, right? So like allowing for like this back and forth, but you can see that you can't really like, you know, move your body as much like this. So that's going to generally like limit the way how the spine can move. That was my main problem. But also I'm now I have another problem. I don't know how to make the good, you know, how I can make a rib cage to that. So we'll see how that's going to go. But I think I'm going to start slowly trying to model those things. Like for now, I just like, because this is going to be just a skeleton, right? So I don't need much. And I think I know more or less also how I want to make other things, like how I want to make, you know, how I want to make biceps and stuff. Because like I want to make this like system that you're going to have like a thing here, right? This one is going to be like attached to like something like this, let's say, and there's going to be like a piston, right? But you are going to have something like that, and the piston is going to be like this, like the other way, right? So whenever you are going to like lift the thing, the piston is going to like try to go like, you know, deeper like this, but this thing is not going to operate as well. Well, it's not going to work out fully like this, so it's going to go to shoot out upwards. So that's going to cause the bicep to appear like it's bulging. That's at least my idea for making this thing. And besides that, I think I'm going to also like try to operate in Blender a little bit more. I just want to, you know, learn Blender a little bit more, learn how I can do some 3D, you know, do some 3D characters. Just have fun, basically. I'm really close to a bunch of things. Like today, I also want to work a little bit on the game after stream. You know, so that's the general idea. So yeah. I guess it's going to be a she. Also, yeah. I have to be real. Streams are really draining recently. Especially with all the things that is happening right now with YouTube and basically the channel. I feel burned out. All the work that I've put into all of this is just feeling like it's getting out. You know, I just want to take that off of my chest. Recently, that's been also the only topic we've been talking about. I feel really bad for that too, because actually we have much better things to talk about. Like for example, the One Piece updates, or that I've started watching with my girlfriend. Some more, some more stuff. You know, so yeah, I'm just working stuff out myself. It's not like I want to drop the streams, right? Like I'm not going to do that because that's like my comfort zone. It's just I feel like I need a break. Um, to be fair, usually that's what was working really well. I've had several situations like this because of YouTube. I was getting shadow banned for no reason, and I was taking a break, and all of a sudden, after the like a short break, it wasn't like a much of a break. It was like 2-3 days, and everything was unloaded. You know what I mean? So that's that. But yeah, but then again, like there are other things you can do. And so like, well, there are other things I can do instead of like, going on a full hiatus and just hope that after I come back, my YouTube channel is going to be back on the right tracks. But I'm also like in a period of time where I need to rethink a couple things because like again I want to upgrade things, right? I've mentioned that this year is the year where I want to start like taking YouTube a bit more seriously instead of like, just not caring about much. And I guess it'll be much better, especially when I'm going to not really put in the, you know, actual thumbnails. Maybe that's going to help a bit more, you know? But yeah, it is what it is. We'll see where we'll go with all that. Um, Also, yes, I deleted Saints Row off of the channel. Also to make sure because YouTube doesn't like Saints Rows. Because that's the thing, like, I was swearing and stuff, and it's not like I was getting much of a problem from that. So I don't think it's because of the swears. I think it's because of the content I started outputting. Maybe YouTube is just very confused with what I'm exactly doing, because I've changed the, you know, like, science to fun or whatever, or to entertainment, basically, because I was I had my channel set to, like, because of the tutorials, right, like learning and stuff, right, but I've changed it to entertainment, basically, because you can also tag your videos to something like this. And then I started, like, all of a sudden just posting something totally different, which is which turned out to be games, and like, maybe that's the problem too. We'll see. I'll try to make the detox, and we'll see where that's going to take me. You know. Oh well. Listening to me, like, blabbering about YouTube and stuff must be really boring. Oh my. So when it comes to the One Piece, I've been working out, or working out. I've been having fun with, some other portions. You know what I'm saying? Um, what am I saying even? I'm almost done with this arc that I'm watching right now. There we go. I was done with this arc of One Piece that I'm watching right now. I'm on 603rd episode, and I'll have to watch it until 325. So I'm almost there, like 23 episodes, because I'm going to watch 603rd episode right now. So that's the one. So I'm slowly getting down with it, you know. Also, just in general, I'm trying to have some fun with things. You know what I mean? Let's make the head slightly smaller. I'm wondering, like, what kind of shading I want to use in the end, because I'm using, I can use a couple shadings, you know. I think Tunas was pretty nice, but it's his shading is a bit meh. Like, I like, for example, a couple things that he's highlighting with his shadows, but in general, I don't think it's something I want to go for. Because we, like, achieved what we wanted to achieve, basically, with it. We finished our master study, so it's time to make some upgrades, you know what I mean? Make this style ours at this point, so... That's that. And besides, well, what can I say? Just having fun, playing with things currently is going to be probably the main source for us. To upgrade a couple things. That head doesn't look nice. And I think it should be going like this. So let's make this like nice kind smile like this. And maybe let's make her, make the character into a her, you know, into a woman. Okay. We've got that, there. And let's give her like goggles. Hi Trix, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope it's going. Welcome on Twitch. Haven't seen you in a while, Trix. How have you been? Feeling good? Feeling alright? Having fun? Having good, just busy. Ooh, may I ask what you've been busy with? Some project or school? Doesn't have to. You don't have to be specific. Just, you know, trying to ask how have you been, basically. And how about you? I'm doing good, doing good. There are some fights with YouTube. Lots of exercise and exhausted from it. Oh, I see, I see. We have a saying, in a healthy body there's a healthy spirit. So, you know, exercises and stuff are good. Also, folks from YouTube, I hope you have possibility to chat, because I've noticed that there's been couple like people trying to put like, you know, walk in, walk out, and they're like walking in, walking out. I hope that YouTube is not blocking your messages. I can't really check it because it's like, you know, it's a wow message test. Okay, thank you. But like, it's very like random between people. Like YouTube, it doesn't have how to say this. YouTube is not like making this problem for everyone in the chat. It's like randomly selecting, and it might be that just one person is going to be able to talk, or just certain people, like first 5 people are not going to be able to talk, and it's like going to jump. It's like there's no possibility to really know what's going on. That's why like I'm really hoping that it's not the case. Just in case if someone is experiencing something like this, I do invite y'all to come to Twitch. Twitch never had such problems, so I do hope that this is going to be the shtick. You know, that you'll be able to talk normally on Twitch. There might be some ads, but that supports me if you watch them. If you don't want to see ads, you can get Brave. Brave is fully disabling ads from all of the platforms, YouTube included, and you can still watch videos. So thumbs up, because it's working for me. I'm using that, and YouTube can't do anything about it. So yeah. Dancing Dino. Hi Iva, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope it's going. Haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? How are you? I'm doing good, doing good. Preparing, because today I'm going to make 2 streams. Tomorrow we are going to post some stuff, so today I might record some more videos. Maybe I'm going to make the first deep dive that I haven't really touched in a while, that I haven't really done. But I was planning on making those. Doing well. Glad to hear that. Just, you know, trying to do some stuff to record videos on YouTube and things. And I think I'm going to make I'm still kind of really torn between decisions that I want to do. I don't know what I want to do, because there are many stuff that's happening. So I don't know what all of you would be interested with, because if you all don't want to see me playing games on streams, I can stop. I can stop posting videos on YouTube game related too, because it's like very like torn between many. That's what I'm torn between, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really have like an idea what all of you would want to see me doing. If it's only art related, or would you want to see me also play games? Because I can just make like separate channel at time. Oop, is it? Okay. Let's wait for the ad to stop. So I'm really like torn between what exactly I want to do with things, because I can do whatever. I am prepared to do a lot of things, basically. You know what I'm saying? So it's like because I also have like side channel for games on that I've made for games only, and this side channel for games only was disabled because I was like, oh, okay, I'm not going to spread my streams between recording between like posting making streams on that on that channel and making streams on this channel. So I like switched to stream only on one channel and making game streams. But now like, okay, I can just record things, and now it's like, again, do I want to reactivate that gaming channel and post game like game playing games like gameplays only on that channel and keep this channel creation focus only as it used to be? Or do I want to just make this like a nice boiling like hot pot of everything, you know what I'm saying? So like I would make it a like I really would want to make this a decision, but like I've already made like I was already making this, and a lot of people that were participating in the polls were actually saying, "Hey, just record, like, do gameplay stuff on this channel too," and that's what I was doing. But like now, as I see that there's something clearly wrong, now I'm kind of lost because like, oh shoot, something's wrong. Like, you know, YouTube is not treating my channel well. I don't know, maybe people don't want to see those things either. I don't know. I don't know. Again, like, it's this year I want to just take it seriously. That's why whenever I see that, you know, those that I see that, for example, like on the stream, I don't have that many people on the streams anymore. I don't have people to chat to. You know, for example, on YouTube, especially on YouTube, actually, because on YouTube I had majority of viewers. I clearly see that there's something wrong, and I'm worried that y'all might not, y'all don't really like what I'm doing right now with the channel, and I'm starting to spiral in this like never-ending like pondering what I'm doing wrong. You know what I mean? So yeah, but in the end, uh, okay, I guess we're going to do it like this. I'm going to reactivate that gaming channel, and we're going to see where that's going to take us. Looks great. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, I guess this is going to be the decision. I'm going to like re-upload the I'm going to delete the GTA 5 gameplay video from this channel, and I'm going to re-upload it on the gaming channel. And I'm just going to, you know, keep it like this. And I'm going to start recording on this channel too. For this channel too. And we'll see. We'll see. On the other hand, I'm thinking about just making raw gameplay. Let's go. Yep. I guess I'm going to do like raw gameplay, and I'm going to download the Streamlabs OBS and attach the Streamlabs OBS to the gaming channel. And I'm going to only stream on the gaming channel and only on the YouTube gaming channel whenever I'll be willing to stream some games. But it's going to be really rare. But yeah. That's what my main problem is. Like, I'm just lost. And I think now with this direction, it might be good. At least I'm going to have everything segregated. You know, I'm neat when it comes to like segregating my my files and stuff. So, yeah. Although my room is not showing this, I am a neat freak. Good thing you don't see my room. Because yeah, I have a ton of things just randomly laying around. So actually, folks from Twitch, because you are there, what? Because I'm thinking about recording a first deep dive. Deep dives are going to be videos that are going to be related to deep diving into some art styles, right? So, but like anime art styles. What anime would you want to see me talking about first? Maybe let's do it like this. Since all of you are on Twitch today, go on, give me some anime idea. Just any anime you would want to learn about what makes it the way it's made. The One Piece is real. One Piece art style? Okay, I can talk about One Piece art style. It's not really that hard. I'll make quickly the video and I'm going to post it tomorrow then. Or we'll see, maybe, because either I'm going to post the video tomorrow or I'm going to make a day off tomorrow, because Thursday's supposed to be like full. Pardon me. Yes, I I did this. So Thursday's supposed to be my like break to like detox from everything, decompress, and to record couple materials. So it might be that I'm going to do stuff like today I'm going to work on the game mostly, and I'm going to record stuff tomorrow. When you can, no pressure. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. So I think tomorrow I'm going to just take a break. Too bad. Like yesterday, I've uploaded a video and I'm going to delete it just to re-upload the video on another channel. Damn. Hey, coming back to the gaming channel, huh? I wonder. Okay, actually, let me write this thing in. Videos, deep dives, and document. The document is going to be renamed to One Piece. Okay. Also, I'm like, I'm really happy that I'm progressing with One Piece. I do have to say, I recommend if you have like an anime that you want to watch, but it's like really long, like One Piece, for example, and you have to watch it from the beginning, do the same thing that I've done. Skip all the fillers and create split between arcs. So like go to like the wiki and watch how the arcs are split. And basically like skip all of them, and whenever you see that you have some episodes and between them there's like an episode or 2 or 3 of some filler episodes, that's when you also make a break. So you have like a range of episodes and you treat them as seasons, and between all of those like segments you are going to watch like different like one season of like a different anime. So like juggling different anime, like season of like different anime with that anime that you're currently watching, and you can like easily just like juggle, you know, things and stay attentive to the to that longer anime for prolonged period of time, because you are not hit with that monotony, you know what I mean? So that's a great idea. Like that's how I'm watching currently One Piece, and I'm watching it from the very beginning, from the first episode, and I'm currently on episode 603. And I'm skipping all of the fillers and stuff, and in the meantime I've watched a lot of anime too. Also, I'm making progress on figuring out those like systems for the thing. I have to figure out though how I want to make so like I've talked some time ago that I want to make like a fully posable figurine which is going to be like an assembly kit, because I've got a 3D printer. So basically the whole thing is that you know, I can still, so like I want to make like everything adjustable, like hands, so like every single like, so you are not going to have like exchangeable hands, you are going to have like fingers that are going to bend, right? So you are going to be able to like pose even like hands specifically. And I figured out that I can make the fingers in a way that there's going to be a plate here making the knuckle, so you won't be able to push it beyond the bending capability of the knuckle, and it's going to create this like, you know, point here, same here, right? Although there's going to be like possibility for it to like bend it like 90 degrees like this, but like I'll have to like figure out some more stuff. Also, like I want to make like hands to bend like this here and this, right? So basically I want to make like realistically bending things, right? Like basically a skeleton that's going to be bent realistically. Although I think hands are going to have a skipped skeleton for them, because hands are just going to be like long like bone segments, because like this is where the bone for the pointing finger starts. It goes like this. This is your knuckle, and here you have like the first finger bone, second finger bone, and third finger bone. So basically it's like one concurrent like, you know, element. I want to skip those and make just hands like fully, you know, adjustable. Hands are hard to draw. That's why I also want to make this figurine, because I'll be able to, for example, make this file for everyone else. You'll be able, because like you can order 3D print, like you can just send the file to someone and like say, hey, here's some money and I want you to print this out for me, and they're going to send the printed out thing for you. So I'm going to make it like a full ready assemble kit. It's going to be like in all that mesh like Gundams basically, and you'll be able to just like snap them all together. I don't want them to be like, oh, you need magnets and stuff, because the main idea is that it's going to be like a full skeleton, like anatomically accurate skeleton. So also like when you are going to have the hand, you have two bones here and here, right? And when you are rotating your arm, those bones are crossing. That's why you can't like rotate your hand beyond that, because over here, right in the center here, the bones are actually like twisting together, basically, right? And I can do that really easily too, because there are going to be like two like rods here connected to the elbow joint, and here's going to be the elbow joint is going to have like, I think like how to say this, elbow joint is going to have like its own thing, right? And basically you are going to rotate the wrist, which is going to cause the bones to like, they are going to stay in the point, but they are going to be able to move, and they're going to like cross and block the wrist, right? So I have a lot connected to that, but I want to also like make like biceps reacting to bending, and I'm wondering how I want to do that. I'm thinking about like some kind of like a pump, like a pump piston system, where you are going to have like a bicep here, and there's going to be like a piston, And basically when you are going to like lift your forearm, this piston is going to be pushed here, which is going to cause this segment to lift up like this. It is doable because there are mechanisms like that, but I have to figure out how this mechanism is called, because I have to actually, like, it's all like mechanics, you know what I mean? But when I'm going to be able to finish that, I'm going to make like all of those things like fully printable, so you are going to be able to have like all those systems and like bends and stuff like all 3D printable. And on top of that, I want to make like a, you know, shell, right? So not only like the skeleton is going to have like a movable mandible, right? So you're going to be able to like even like open the mouth of the skeleton. I want to make like a shell that you'll be able to snap on top of it, anime proportions. So like anime head with like all those like segments, you know, cutouts for eyes, and the mandible on the jaw is also going to be openable. So you are going to be able to pose your thing, make a photo, and you'll be able to have like full action ready model that you'll be able to pose and make a photo of, and just you'll be able to operate with the photos, right? Because you don't have any like as strong, as powerful models basically, and they are doable. Because for example, the new Dragon Ball assembly kits from Bandai are like this. You know what I mean? So they are doable. It's just nobody ever thought about making something like that. And you can even go beyond that, because for example, this method with like skeleton and stuff and a shell, it's like kind of like a Gunpla Gundam, you know? So that's basically like my go-to. So yeah, but folks, I've chilled. I'm pretty chill. And thank you all for coming today. I had fun. Really huge thanks Trixie and Iva for hanging out with me. It really means a lot. Recently, you know, things haven't been as good. So I really enjoyed talking with y'all. And yeah, I'm going to probably like try to like play around and figure those things out. Like I'll need to have like the human anatomy spine segment, because I want to make it like fully realistic. And so I have to also figure out how the rib cage is bending around it, you know, and why some elements are not going to be bendable. I think it's because like rib cage is, you know. Time for the stream. It was interesting. Goodbye, good luck. Thank you, Iva. Bye bye. And as always, folks, stay creative, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care, and